Aging isn't something that happens overnight. It happens in the small, unnoticed moments of daily life. One day you wake up feeling a little more tired than usual. Your skin doesn't have the same glow. Your joints ache more than they used to. And you wonder, is this just part of getting older? That's exactly what Michael thought. At 58, he still felt young. He had energy, he was independent, and he never really worried about aging. But then, things started to change. He found himself forgetting little things, feeling more sluggish, and struggling with aches that never quite went away. At first, he blamed it on stress, then maybe a bad diet. But when he finally visited his doctor, he heard something shocking. Michael, it's not just your age, it's your daily habits that are accelerating your aging. And he's not alone. Most people assume aging is all about genetics or luck. But the truth is, what you do every single day is either keeping you young or speeding up the aging process without you even realizing it. The way you wake up in the morning, the foods you put on your plate, the things you do or don't do before bed. These small, everyday habits might seem harmless, but they could be silently making you look and feel older than you actually are. So in this video, I'm going to share 5 everyday habits that are secretly speeding up your aging. Some of these may shock you, and one of them is something most people do every single day without questioning it. So stay with me until the end, because the sooner you stop these habits, the longer, healthier, and more vibrant your life can be. Now let's get started. Habit number 1, not getting enough quality sleep. For years, Lisa thought she could function just fine on 5 or 6 hours of sleep. She was always busy, between work, taking care of her family, and trying to squeeze in some time for herself. Sleep was the first thing to go. She told herself, "I'll catch up on the weekend," or "I've been sleeping like this for years, I'm used to it." But then things started changing. She began waking up feeling exhausted no matter how early she went to bed. Her skin looked dull, she had more wrinkles than she remembered, and her once sharp memory started slipping. She found herself forgetting small things, where she left her keys, what she walked into a room for, even names she should have remembered easily. At first, she blamed it on getting older. Maybe this is just part of aging, she thought. But when she mentioned it to her doctor, she got a reality check. "Lisa, it's not just age, it's your sleep. You're aging faster because your body isn't getting the deep rest it needs to repair itself." And that's when it hit her. She had been speeding up her own aging for years without realizing it. And she's not alone. Millions of people over 40 struggle with poor sleep, and most don't realize the damage it's doing. Because here's what happens when you don't get enough quality sleep. Your skin starts aging faster. During deep sleep, your body produces collagen, the protein that keeps your skin firm and youthful. Less sleep equals more wrinkles, sagging skin, and dark circles. Your brain struggles to function properly. Sleep is when your brain clears out toxins and strengthens memory. When you don't sleep enough, you age your brain faster, leading to forgetfulness and brain fog. Your immune system weakens. Studies show that sleep-deprived people age faster internally because their body struggles to repair cells and fight off inflammation. Stress hormones rise, increasing aging. Lack of sleep raises cortisol levels, which breaks down muscle, accelerates weight gain, and even makes your face look more tired and drawn. Lisa realized she had to make a change, and the results were life-changing. She started setting a sleep schedule, reducing screen time before bed, and making her bedroom a true place for rest. Within weeks, her skin looked healthier, her energy returned, and she felt more like herself again. Because here's the truth, no cream, diet, or workout can replace the power of deep quality sleep. But sleep is just one piece of the puzzle, because what you put in your body matters just as much. And one ingredient, in particular, is secretly making you age faster every single day. Habit number 2, eating too much sugar and processed foods. For David, sugar had always been a part of his daily routine. Every morning he started his day with a cup of coffee loaded with cream and sugar. At lunch, he'd grab a quick snack, maybe a granola bar or flavored yogurt, something that seemed healthy. And after dinner, a little dessert never hurt, right? David never thought much about his eating habits. He wasn't overweight, he stayed active, and he felt fine. That is, until he didn't. By the time he hit 60, he noticed something different. His energy levels were dropping. His skin looked more tired, with deep wrinkles and sagging that seemed to appear overnight. His joints ached more, and even though he wasn't gaining weight, his body felt heavier. At a routine checkup, his doctor asked him about his diet. When David mentioned his love for sweets and processed snacks, the doctor shook his head. "David, I know you don't think sugar is a problem, but it's doing more damage than you realize. It's not just about weight. Sugar speeds up aging from the inside out." David was shocked. How could something so small, something he'd eaten his whole life, be making him age faster? But here's the truth. Sugar and processed foods are some of the biggest culprits behind premature aging. Sugar breaks down collagen and elastin, the proteins that keep your skin firm. This leads to wrinkles, sagging, and dull-looking skin. It causes chronic inflammation, which accelerates joint pain, fatigue, and internal aging. Sugar and processed foods damage brain function, increasing the risk of memory loss and cognitive decline. It spikes insulin levels, leading to weight gain, especially around the belly, which is linked to serious health risks. And the worst part? Most people don't even realize how much sugar they're consuming. It's hidden in bread, sauces, dressings, so-called healthy snacks, and even drinks labeled as diet or low-fat. David decided to make a change. He swapped processed snacks for whole foods, replaced sugary drinks with water, and focused on eating more protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Within a few months, his skin looked healthier, his energy returned, and even his joint pain improved. Because here's the truth. Every bite you take is either helping you stay young or making you age faster. And while food is a major factor in aging, how you move or don't move matters just as much. Habit number 3, sitting too much and moving too little. For Eleanor, retirement felt like a well-earned break. After decades of working, running errands, and raising a family, she finally had time to relax. She loved her cozy chair by the window, her afternoon TV shows, and scrolling through her phone for hours. At first, it felt great. She told herself, "I've been active all my life. What's the harm in slowing down?" But slowly, things started to change. She noticed her legs feeling weaker. Getting up from a chair required more effort than before. Her back ached constantly. She wasn't sleeping as well, and her energy levels dropped. One day, while reaching for something in the kitchen, she lost her balance and fell. Luckily, she wasn't seriously hurt, but when she visited her doctor, she was shocked by what she heard. "Eleanor, your muscles are weakening because you're not moving enough. The less you move, the faster your body deteriorates. It's not just about strength. Too much sitting is aging you inside and out." And her doctor was right. A sedentary lifestyle is one of the biggest silent causes of premature aging. Sitting too much weakens muscles and bones. Without movement, your muscles shrink and your bones become fragile, increasing the risk of falls, fractures, and loss of independence. It slows circulation, making your skin and brain age faster. Poor circulation leads to wrinkles, brain fog, and a higher risk of dementia. Sitting too much shortens your lifespan. Studies show that people who sit for long periods each day are at a higher risk of heart disease, diabetes, and early death, even if they exercise occasionally. It causes weight gain and weakens metabolism. Sitting for long hours slows fat burning and increases belly fat, which is linked to serious health risks. Eleanor knew she had to make a change. She started taking short walks every morning, stretching while watching TV, and standing up every 30 minutes. Within weeks, she felt stronger, her energy improved, and her balance was better. Because here's the truth, the body is designed to move. The less you use it, the faster it breaks down. And while physical movement is critical, your mindset plays an even bigger role in how fast or slow you age. Habit number 4, constant stress and negative thinking. For Martha, stress had always been a part of life. She worried about everything, her bills, her health, her children, even things she couldn't control. Every day she found something new to stress about. She thought it was normal, just part of being a responsible adult. But over time, she started noticing changes. Her hair was thinning, her skin looked dull, and deep wrinkles formed on her forehead and around her mouth. No matter how much she slept, she always felt exhausted. Her joints ached, her blood pressure crept up, and she felt like she was aging faster than she should. One day at a doctor's visit, she finally asked, "Why do I feel so old?" Her doctor didn't hesitate. "Martha, your stress is literally aging you. Every time you worry, your body releases cortisol, and too much cortisol damages your skin, your brain, and even your heart." She was shocked. She never realized that stress wasn't just in her head, it was affecting her entire body. And here's the truth. Chronic stress speeds up aging in ways most people don't even realize. It breaks down collagen, causing wrinkles and sagging skin. Ever heard the phrase, worry lines? They're real. Constant stress weakens your skin, making you look older than you actually are. It shrinks your brain. Studies show that people with high stress levels are at greater risk for memory loss and dementia. It weakens the immune system. Stress makes it harder for your body to fight illness, leading to more inflammation, pain, and long-term health problems. It speeds up cellular aging. Chronic stress damages your DNA, making your body age from the inside out. Martha knew she had to do something. She started small, breathing exercises in the morning, limiting negative news and practicing gratitude. Instead of focusing on what was wrong, she started focusing on what was good in her life. Within months, her sleep improved, her skin looked healthier, and she felt more alive than she had in years. Because here's the reality. You can eat well, exercise, and sleep perfectly. But if you're constantly stressed, your body will still age faster than it should. And while managing stress is key, there's one more everyday habit that can secretly make you look and feel older, without you even realizing it. Habit number 5, neglecting hydration and skincare. For Patricia, drinking water was never a priority. She always meant to drink more, but coffee in the morning, soda in the afternoon, and tea before bed had become her routine. Whenever she felt thirsty, she'd take a sip of something, but rarely plain water. She didn't think it was a big deal. After all, she had made other healthy choices. She ate well, took her vitamins, and exercised when she could. But despite all that, her skin looked dry, her lips were always chapped, and she constantly felt stiff and tired. One day, while looking in the mirror, she noticed something unsettling. Her skin looked dull, almost lifeless. Fine lines around her mouth and eyes had deepened, and her hands looked older than she remembered. At her next doctor's visit, she casually mentioned feeling tired all the time. After some tests, her doctor told her something shocking. "Patricia, your body is dehydrated. You're aging faster because you're not giving your skin, joints, and organs the hydration they need to stay young." She was stunned. She never thought water, or the lack of it, could affect her aging this much. But here's the truth. Hydration is one of the most overlooked secrets to staying young. Dehydrated skin ages faster. Without enough water, skin loses its elasticity, leading to more wrinkles, dryness, and sagging. Your joints stiffen and ache. Water keeps your joints lubricated. Without it, movement becomes harder and pain increases. Your body struggles to flush out toxins. This can lead to dull skin, puffiness, and increased inflammation throughout the body. Even mild dehydration affects brain function. Studies show that not drinking enough water can cause fatigue, headaches, and even memory problems. After learning this, Patricia made one simple change. She started drinking more water every day. She kept a water bottle with her, replaced soda with herbal tea, and made sure to drink a glass of water before every meal. Within weeks, her skin looked brighter, her energy improved, and even her joint pain eased up. Because here's the truth, if you want to look and feel younger, start by drinking more water. And while hydration is key, aging isn't just about what you avoid. It's about the choices you make every single day. Final thoughts. Small changes that can keep you young. Longer aging isn't something that happens overnight. It's the result of small daily choices, some that keep you strong and vibrant, and others that quietly take years off your life. Most people don't realize they're speeding up their aging until they start seeing the signs. The low energy, the aching joints, the fine lines that deepen too quickly. And by the time they notice, they think it's too late. But here's the truth, it's never too late to slow down aging. If you start prioritizing quality sleep, your body will heal and regenerate the way it's supposed to. If you cut back on sugar and processed foods, your skin, brain, and energy will thank you. If you move your body more, you'll stay strong, independent, and pain-free longer. If you manage your stress, you'll not only feel younger, you'll look younger too. And if you hydrate and take care of your skin, your body will stay resilient inside and out. These aren't just tips. They're lifelong habits that determine how well you age. The choices you make today don't just affect how you look and feel right now. They shape the next 10, 20, even 30 years of your life. So ask yourself, what small change can you make today to invest in your future self? If this video opened your eyes, let me know in the comments. Which of these habits are you changing first? And if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because we're bringing you more powerful insights to help you live longer, healthier, and happier. Thank you for watching, and remember, your future health starts with today's